Good morning. Thanks for allowing us to open your .eLakshya file. You need to enter your .eLakshya file with a very small custom URL which comprises your name and date of birth. Click on it and then access it using your Gmail ID and password. So you can use it through the browser by simply clicking on it and access it by entering your Gmail ID and password. This is point number 1. So it is like your personal bank locker in the cloud, accessed only by you. Point number 2. It is your personal Excel file. You can see the Excel file which you have entered through your Gmail ID and comprising of several sheets, some of which allow you to enter and modify and edit data, some of which are locked, which means that you can see the results there but you cannot enter the data. So it is a giant Excel file comprising of several sheets for you to use. Point number 3, it is your personal database. You can see row 1 to row 9 here. Row 1 to row 9 comprises of all your personal data, which is up to about 150 or 200 parameters pertaining to you, starting from your father's name, mother's name, your date of birth, your children's date of birth, your income levels, your graduation degree, all data, products you have purchased through eLakshya. It's your personal database which pertains to you, which is being collected from eLakshya from time to time. Later we will allow you to modify this particular sheet as well. As of now, this data is entered by the person in eLakshya authorized and you would be able to see the results here. Point number 4. This database is like a chameleon as well as an auditor. You have seen me move from sheet A to sheet B now, the sheet B which you can enter. Supposing I change or enter some value here, supposing I am making this 2000 rupees 1500, you can immediately see the change in color. It will change in color, plus it will also give an audit trail of when you made this particular change of data. So it is a chameleon as well as an auditor where you can know the data that you have changed. Point number 5. Please read through these headings which are given here from row number 11 to row number 29, 30. It describes the various tools which are there in this particular .eLakshya file. It is similar to a large machine. A large machine has got several parts. So each of these tools is a part of that machine. The best part is all these parts of the machine talk to each other and form a big large machine, an integrated holistic sheet. So please do go through these 20 points. Point number 6. Each tool is easily usable through color coding. You can, I've gone to sheet B here where I can see some bright blue color. This is an example of one of the tools. The results of the tool you can see in that same thing in sheet A where you have got this blue color again. So it means that in sheet B you input data, in sheet A the results of that data come out, and again this is integrated into the entire financial planning, and you can see all these route maps and all for you. Enter in sheet B so and so, enter in sheet B so and so, all those things are there. So route map is very clearly given. Another quick example of one of the tools, dark blue color. Search for a dark blue color, this sheet B. So sheet B, give the inputs here. You can see the result of those inputs in sheet A, C76. So search on the basis of dark blue color here and you will be able to spot which particular tool this pertains to. Point number 7. All these tools given are financial planning tools which follow a logical flow or sequence, starting from how you save for your net worth, how you save for your emergency, whether your savings is good enough in the case of emergency requirements, your liquidity, your future value of expenses needed for your kids, which is goal planning, your risk profile, and obviously the risk profile also changes from time to time based on the data that you've provided, your mutual fund information, your stock holding information, your SIP information, the total assets that you have on date, their appreciation, various percentages, your human life value calculators, which again change from time to time, retirement planning and goal planning kind of details, your health insurance details. If you defer your SIP investment instead of now to later, what is the possible loss, various SIP calculators, EMI calculators towards your loan. So in short, there is a logical flow within this particular product which gives your entire financial planning, your company FD, your IT calculations for 2011-2012, even the smallest of tools like body mass index. We do not want to necessarily take care only of your wealth, also your health. So all this is there in this particular tool. Point number 8, though it is an Excel file, it is a dynamic Excel file which picks up information from the cloud every minute. I am at the mutual fund investment database. You can see the names of funds here. All I need to do, I am in sheet B, as you can see, the sheet which allows me as a customer to enter. I just need to enter my mutual fund data. You can see a drop down box here. Use that drop down box here to enter the data as far as whatever mutual fund holding I am having. Enter the initial amount at the initial NAV and the date of purchase of the investment. So this is for mutual funds where you enter, and similarly it allows you to enter the data for SIP. You can see the SIP and you can see a drop down box. Click on the drop down box to enter whatever fund you are holding the SIP through. Same thing you use for direct equity investment also. You can see the drop down on the right here. Use that to enter the holding of your stocks and the amount of investment and the stock price when you purchased it and the date of purchase. That is all you need to do. The minute you do that, go into sheet A and those respective columns. I will just pause it for. Yeah, so this is the mutual fund data. You can see the NAV as of today, which integrates to your total financial planning and how much of money is available as of today, value of investment as of today, total value of investment as of today, annualized returns, total returns, whatever. I mean, all kinds of calculations would be there right on the left, right in column 1. So it updates constantly on a daily basis your mutual fund NAV. It updates on a minute to minute basis your share prices, and it gives you the current value. That's one example. Yet another example let me give you, that of gold. Yeah, you can see in sheet B, as a part of your overall financial planning, you are only giving the tool the amount of gold that you hold and the amount of silver that you hold. It calculates their values on a daily basis and shows it in sheet A. There you are. You can see the values of gold as of today and values of silver as of today. That's a second example or a third example which I would give you. Point number 9. It is your personal assistant, especially of course for your financial planning, as well as if you are talking about products like health insurance or vehicle insurance or overseas travel insurance. It does not ask you for your age or your other particulars or investment. It automatically gives out the results. You can see in sheet A the results. For your age, the age pertaining to you, for so and so company, this is the premium amount. And please remember that the premium amount is updated to the last minute as far as the website of the various health insurance companies is concerned. So the data is absolutely live and up to date. If Apollo Munich decides to change its health insurance rate in its website, that will get reflected in your premium amount. So this is updated information. Of course, if you want to change from Apollo to some other company, or if you want to change the sum assured from 4 lakhs to some other lakhs, or if you want the premium to be paid to change from yearly to a monthly mode, all you need to do is to input that in sheet B. I'll tell you where. You can see me in sheet B in the same color combination. There's a drop down here. Instead of Apollo, I choose a HDFC Ergo, and instead of 4 lakhs, I again use a drop down. I take a figure of let's say 3 lakhs. That is all I need to do. Instead of 100, which is for myself, I also look at changing it for me and let's say my entire family, which is 2 adults plus 2 children. Hey presto, what will happen in sheet A? You are giving the inputs in sheet B. In sheet A, automatically the premium amount applicable for 2A plus 2 adults, you can see it right there live. For a plan of HDFC Ergo, 2A 2 adults, for my same age whatever, for a 3 lakh premium is displayed automatically. Therefore it is your personal assistant for your health insurance, for your vehicle insurance. There is also a section on overseas travel insurance where it automatically knows various details of yours, your age, your gender and various other factors, and it automatically tells you what your health insurance premium should be, your vehicle insurance premium should be, your overseas travel insurance premium should be applicable to your age as per various companies. Point number 10, it is your 360-degree financial planner. You need to enter in sheet B your updated situation. The updated situation is, for example, if your goal changes. I'm going to sheet B and showing where all you can put the data. Yeah, this is sheet B where you keep on entering your things like your income and expense and all. Supposing these change, your expectation of inflation changes, expectation of the rate of interest which your money will give changes, for kit 1 the expense date and the amount required for those expenses, all those change. For example, your goals change, right? There is change of date, there is a change of salary holding, there is a change of some new particular development in your family, some new investment made in some property, whatever it is, anything. Or if supposing you suddenly decide not to retire at 58 but to retire at 55, all you need to do is to enter the data in sheet B. It is a calculator at the end of the day. So whatever you are entering in sheet B, the 360-degree financial planner uses that to give the updated results in sheet A. The updated financial plan and the results as per your latest inputs are there in sheet A wherever they need to be. Point number 11, it's your chartered accountant. There are two income tax calculators here. There is an income tax calculator for 2010-2011. Right below in sheet A itself there is a calculator for 2011-2012. You enter various data in, you can see, enter in sheet B, B64 to B91. Enter your data, which is your basic, your HRA, blah 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 blah, and your income tax calculations. The correct calculations automatically get displayed. Same thing for 2011-2012 also. Therefore, it is your CA as well. And obviously, you don't need to tell the computer particular data. You don't need to tell the computer again that look, I am a male, I am aged under 60. I am a female. You don't need to say all this. The computer already has the data. So for whatever income tax pertaining to a female, calculations will be there. Supposing you are a very senior citizen who is above 80 years of age, the calculator is different. That will be displayed. You don't need to tell the computer again and again that I am aged more than 80. I am a male. I am a female. Whatever you need to, you don't need to do. The computer automatically calculates. eLakshya is into recruitment for the financial industry as well as retailing of financial products. You can see, since the data is already there in sheet A, in sheet B automatically a resume of yours has got formed. There is a resume which has got formed, which based on your permission, it can always be forwarded to companies as per their requirements. So therefore your resume itself is there in sheet B, as you can see. Point number 12. We believe that one of the most potent applications of this product is setting triggers and alerts. You can do this in sheet B because you can edit the sheet as well. This product connects to Google Calendar, which in turn connects to Google SMS, rather SMS. For the first time, we would require you to connect with somebody at the eLakshya team, asking them to help you set up your Google Calendar to your SMS. But it is so flexible that you can give any kind of SMS alerts or email alerts which can be triggered to you. There are two kinds of triggers, event trigger and time trigger. The details are all there. Please urge you to keep reading that. But any kind of trigger you can set right below, which means that any of the cells in any of the cell addresses in sheet A changes, whatever you want. Supposing you want a trigger whenever your mutual fund portfolio has become so and so amount. The trigger can be set so that you will get both an SMS and an email if and when that happens. Time trigger. Time trigger is supposing on a daily basis you want the total portfolio of your stock holdings to be sent across to you by both SMS and email. Done. So time triggers are very easily settable. Similarly, event triggers are very easily settable. So therefore, it is like your alarm clock. It is like your personal assistant again, where it knocks on you whenever any event happens, whenever any data changes as per your requirement in sheet A or any other sheet. So therefore, it is like your spouse also. You can always use it for financial planning, where you your spouse wants you whenever your savings dip below a particular amount, whenever your investments go beyond a particular amount, whatever it is. So therefore, it's an alarm clock as well as it's your spouse which keep reminding you all the time through an SMS or through an email. So you don't necessarily need to go into this product or this particular file. Though of course, as I mentioned right in the beginning, it's so easy to get into the product through use of your custom URL. Point number 13. It is also like a donkey. Donkey, which means it's a document holder or you can see me having gone to sheet D. All your documents, your application forms, your policy files, your copy, your passport scan copy, your driving license scan copy, whatever it is, it can always be inserted. You convert it as an image and insert it into this particular sheet, which means your renewal notice se leke, your address proof se leke, everything will be right here. we at eLakshya will never ever in future come and ask you for some documentation again. So it's like a donkey which stores all your documents. The eLakshya file, the product, is your friend, philosopher and guide. You can see me in sheet A in so and so row. It tells you that this is the ideal percentage of your holdings in various products, SB say like a, bank FD say like a, PF say like a, and as against the figure which is the ideal percentage, you are having so and so, so and so. So it shows your current situation vis-a-vis the ideal situation, and then it proceeds to use all the data that you have given to give a recommendation. What you need to invest for the short term, how much, what in medium term, what in long term, whatever. So it is your friend, philosopher, guide and recommender all rolled into one. Point number 15, we have made it even more easy for our customers by giving them a one-shot view. You can see me in sheet E in this. There is a one-shot view on all your details here. You can see all the details here, one-shot view, starting from the number of days left for your next spouse birthday, next kid's birthday, number of days left for your vehicle insurance, starting from there to your financial assets and blah blah blah, starting from going to a recommendation on how you should allocate your financial assets, then going to your income tax calculator, your body mass index. So the one shot view, which is right here, gives you all the results of sheet A, which is in one shot, which you can see at one go. Point number 16, you can also use this side of the D sheet for personal customization. For example, yesterday I had a customer who wanted to know the show timings of Lido Mall on a weekly basis. It is there in the Lido website, gets updated, but you can always put it here, and because it's a fantastic dynamic tool available in the cloud, it will give you the show timings of Lido Mall updated as per whatever that website is updated. Of course, for this customization you might need to take eLakshya's help, but we'll be very happy to do that for you. You can personalize it and customize it for any other personal purpose that you want to use it for. Along with the financial tools which are present in sheet A and sheet B, whatever you saw, we have given 5 potent tools. You can see sheet G, sheet H, sheet I, sheet J and sheet K. Each of them is fairly potent in their own right. This is a graphical representation of your savings calculator, which is sheet G. Sheet H is an annuity calculator, and it's very important for retirement purposes and stuff like that. Sheet I, again a retirement savings calculator which is there. Sheet J is a very personal favorite of mine, which helps you compare various insurance products. I mean, you have so many insurance companies coming and saying you put so and so money and at the end of the period you get so and so money back. Everything in Greek and Latin. All you need to do is to use the IRR and NPV calculator put here. No great max. All you need to do is to put the figures here. The figures marked in red, and it will give you the result. So please urge you to use all these potent tools a lot. You have even got things like family budget planner. You can see the family budget planner here, where you put your expenses from Jan to December with wages and interest and starting balance and all that, and it tells you where you are going with respect to your family expenses. The point which I want to make, and that's point number 18, is that it is like a rubber band. You don't need to copy and paste. We have JavaScripting, we have coding, we have various techniques by which automatically the next time perhaps when you see the sheet, instead of a sheet M, there will be a sheet N, O, P, Q, R, whatever. So it's like a rubber band which is stretchable. The Excel file can be modified also from outside by us. And as of now, this is an Excel file which doesn't have too much of jazz. It has only content. There is no jazz and no show and no film shown here. But of course, we can do all that from time to time. We want to submit that this eLakshya product is only the beginning. It is not the end. So we are commencing with this, and we would need your support to make it very useful. Therefore, point number 19, the eLakshya file is your file. It's accessed only by you. It is for your whole lifetime, and most importantly, it is something which is free of cost to you for lifetime. Honestly, we have not paid any money for the eLakshya file. There is a god called Google who has helped us out. Very minimal amount. So therefore we use the god. We have created this tool, and it is there for your whole lifetime. If you like we believe in Google, I'm sure that you also believe in Google and its ability to create great products for future. So therefore this tool is a Google spreadsheet which is customized hugely with JavaScripting for your use, and it is lifetime free for you. Point number 20, and this is what is in it for us. So it's a free tool which we have given you. However, we believe that as you become more and more familiar with this product, you will come to us for your financial planning transactions, and thankfully all your financial planning transactions you can do through your eLakshya file itself. You can see all this. Click here to send us a message, click here to buy HDFC mutual funds online, Taurus mutual fund online, click here to pay us online through PayPal. All these, you can see all these tools here in Sheet A. You can use these direct links. They take you to the websites of various companies. Of course, personalized websites where our broker code is also attached along with, which means you can do your mutual fund transaction or your insurance transaction or whatever through your eLakshya file itself, and that automatically gets recorded in the eLakshya file also. So thank you for watching this video. I would request you to please feel free to call us for any further doubts that you have. Given paucity of time, we have made the video as small as possible. We solicit your support. The more people use it, the more you as a customer, the more deeper you use it, the greater it is for everybody. Thank you very much.